Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome to this round 19 clash against the West Tigers here at Brookie on this rainy night. We are approaching the business end of the season as there is only 8 rounds left in the regular season. Luckily for us, we do have all of our players back from Origin camp, so our side is back to a full strength lineup with the exception of Sean Kepi, who was placed on suspension last game for a high tackle. So that means we do have Toff Sipley on the bench as the interchange prop for this game, but we'll see if he gets a starting spot in the future. On the bench we also have Carl Lawton, who I've just thrown in there to see how he goes. Our 17 has been pretty solid throughout the season and it is pretty much decided except for the number 15 spot. I've thrown Ben Trebojevic in there, Jack Kajeski, Carl Lawton, just looking for somebody who can play second row but might need to play something like prop or hooker, just depending on the stamina of the boys out there. So that number 15 spot is up for grabs, but we'll see how that goes in the future. But for now we've got Carl Lawton in there. So it's wet weather footy, so we're not going to really throw it around too much as Olakau'atu makes a break here. But definitely going to try and get this one up the middle as short hands on the edges might be a bit risky. Speaking of up the middle, Marty Tapau straight through, spotted a big gap and he ran through it, and now fifth tackle is 20 metres out. We get this one to Foran, he sends it crossfield, beautiful placed bomb for Morgan Harper, and he comes down with it. Gets the offload away, DCE passes it on, and Olakau'atu ends up with it again as we'll take a quick look at the replay. Morgan got this one off to DCE and it's come off a Tiger, but Olakau'atu pounces on it, and that was a beautiful first set to start the game. Great kick from Foran as Garrick looks to make this 6-0. Fifth tackle here for us as we try to pin this one down their end, but instead the ball gets deflected off the kick and they do come up with it, and that's great field position for the Tigers. Gonna have to muscle up here as they start a set inside our 20. They send it back to the middle, they send it wide, and that's a beautiful ball, and Adam Dewey will cross over, playing the fullback role here as the Tigers hit back straight away and we will be all tied up. Only 12 minutes in and there's already 12 points scored, so crazy start to this game. Very frantic as they send it out here to Dewey and he makes a break. And that'll be fifth for the Tigers, not too far out from our line. But they scoot from dummy half and we do give the penalty away. It was very unnecessary from us. But sometimes you can't help it when the game sort of forces you to make the tackle there. As they'll send this one back to the middle, and yet again they'll start a full set in our 20. They send this one left out to Walters. He's held very close to the line. They send it back to the middle. Big gaps in our defensive line, but we are able to shut them. Do they crash over, or have we held them up? Ref calls held up, and they'll play the ball on the 10-metre line as that there will be fourth. As we've nearly survived this set, but it definitely is not over. This will be fifth and last. What play do they come up with? They send it back to Twile, who puts a bomb up. Garrick's under it, so too Roberts. And Jimmy the Jet wins the contest there. And the Tigers yet again will score after we invited them into our 20. And they will go up 12 points to 6. Defense has definitely been something we have needed to work on for a while now, as we are letting way too many points in this career mode. But they do come up with a costly error, as instead of pinning it in our end, they do give away the penalty for an offside player. So we'll take this field position as Marty Tapau takes the first hit up. We got numbers on the right here, a little overlap as we go that way. Olakau'atu, short to Morgan Harper. He's got support in Jason Saab. And we do cross over and we hit back straight away just like the Tigers did. And that was a beautiful blindside play by that right edge. As Garrick from the sideline will convert and we're locked up again. This game is shaping to be a high scoring affair, as there's already 24 points scored in this game. As the Tigers send it back to the middle. Line break here from Twile, but he is wrapped up nicely by DCE with some help, as that is third tackle. They send this one left. It comes out to Gardner, and he'll take it 10 out. Manages to make it 5 out with some post-contact meters. They shift it wide. Brooks is held, so he is out for the 5th tackle option. As they send this one to Walters, who puts the grubber in, and we just watch the ball. And they do come up with another try. I think it was Marty, just looked at it instead of picking it up, but the Tigers do score another try, and they'll go up by 6. So many points scored in this match already, as the kick on the 5th tackle there for the Tigers did not go to plan, and we will get some field position as Foran plays flat to Parker and he's through. Not able to link up with Garrick, but definitely trying to get some meters back, because we are going try for try in this game so far. Short ball to Jake Trebojevic, and he's held there. Not far out, as we send this one to Brad Parker on the run. Gets through a gap, but he's tackled. So Foran on the left here, set up for a play. As we get this one out to Garrick. Garrick trying to muscle his way over, and he will cross the line. And he does score another 4-pointer in this match, as that was beautiful from Foran just to take it into the line and send a flat ball. And Garrick had his work cut out for him, as he converts this one as well. So that brings us to half time, and it is 18-all. Very high scoring game, and something tells me it'll only continue in the second half. We definitely need to tighten up our defence before finals footy, as the Tigers kick this one down in our end. It's fielded by Tommy Turbo. He looks to bring this one back up the middle, gets a fend off, and he's through. Big dummy by Tommy, as he takes the tackle there. Didn't risk the pass, as we call for Foran on the left here. Looking for a short ball to Jake. It's been knocked down by a Tiger, and it ends up with Paseka, so we do get a set restart there. As Tommy gets this one out to Jake. Gets it out to DCE, and he's through. Swerves on the inside of the fullback. Will he have the pace? He's got support with him. Gets this one off to Josh Schuster, and Schuster will cross the line. And we come out firing in this second half, just like we did in the first, as we score very early. And Garrick will look to put us up by 6 yet again. There are certainly no problems with our attack, as we have just seen, but defence is the one thing we do need to tighten up, as that's a beautiful run from Paseka. Fainu sends this one out to Foran. Short ball to Schuster, and he's through. Able to make meters so easily down that left edge. As we look to enter the Tigers half yet again. Foran will play this one out the back to Schuster. He beats a few tackles. Nice variation of our regular play, as that's 4th, and we are in the Tigers half. We get this one out to Jake. He sends a risky wide ball to Morgan, and Harper will take it there, and that's 5th. We've got DCE on the right, as we'll have to send it to him. We put the bomb up. Morgan Harper is under it. Is he onside? No, he's not. And we do give away a costly penalty. So the Tigers will get a piggyback up the field, as we're going to have to muscle up in defence. Only up by 6, and we are approaching the 4th quarter of this game, as they send this one back to the outside. They throw an inside ball. Nice play from the Tigers there, but we're able to read it and wrap it up, as the Tigers are going to look to get on the front foot down the edges, as it's a clear game plan from the Tigers, but we wrap them up nicely. That's 4th. They send this one out to Leilua, and he will take the tackle just in our half. This is 5th. They send it to Brooks. He puts this one right down to Ruben Garrick. Nice kick from Brooks there, as Garrick runs this one in field, And he makes a break, gets the offload as well to Manasi Fainu. Beautiful return from Garrick, getting the fend off and the offload as DCE sends this one out to foreign. Too many players in one area and we do come up with an error, and that might prove costly with not long left in this game, and we are only up by 6 as we invite the Tigers back into our end, just like we did with what led to their other tries, as they make a break off the scrum and he's still going. Terrible defence from Jason Saab, just falling off tackles, and Joey Leilua will go in to potentially tie this game up, as Dewey right next to the post makes no mistake and we're level again. Too many errors in this game leading to tries for the Tigers, as it is 24 all, a very high scoring game, as there's a huge gap and Tamau runs straight through it and he is tackled on their own 40. They send this one back to Walters, he sends it out to Gardner. He'll take it up towards the 50, but the Tigers are definitely making inroads, as this is 5th and last. They're 30 out, they put the kick down to Saab. Saab looking for a better kick return than that, but the Tigers muscle up in defence. As we have Tommy set up for this run, sends it infield to DCE, couldn't beat the defender there. So that is tackle 2. Cade Cuss now sends this one out and we throw an intercept and turn the ball over yet again to the Tigers to start a full set in our 20. Way too many errors in this game, as that's a huge gap and Twile's just going to crash over. I think he's got there. No, he's short. They're not far out now, and this might be a try. No, they're held up, but they are very close now. Good defence from Tapau and Olakawatu to flip him on his back as Gardner takes this one up. That is 4th. They send this one to the middle. Brooks getting close, but he'll be taken down before the line. This is 5th and last, and Walters is just going to run this one, and he will fall short before the line, so we do survive that set, as we desperately needed to muscle up in defence there, especially after so many errors. But there is not long left at all in this game, as Cuss sends a short ball out to Josh Schuster. Beautiful hands from Cade Cuss, as that is 2nd. Foreign now sends this one out to Olakawatu. He's through a gap. He's got support on the inside. DCE gets the ball. He will be run down, but that is only 3rd and we're 30 metres out. Cust gets the ball now. Sends this one out to Josh Schuster again. The two young stars linking up. We send this one back in field. Off to Cade Cust again. And he is tackled there. That is 5th and last. Do we go for the field goal? There's not long left at all, so we may as well. As DCE from 30 out puts it straight between the sticks, and that's a beautiful kick from the skipper. The game is definitely not sealed though, as there is plenty of time for the Tigers to get some more points, a field goal or a try. Neither would be great, but we try to bring it out of our own end now. We send this one out to DCE. He throws an intercept. It came off a Tiger and we missed the tackle. And the Tigers are going to cross over for another try after our field goal. And they will go up by 5 points with 10 to go. Only 6 minutes to go in this match. The time is running out. They kick this one down to Garrick. Garrick tries to get as far as he can, only makes it to our 20. The whole field left to go if we're going to try and get some points before the siren. Brad Parker now sends it to the middle. Beautiful short ball onto Marty Tapau and he's through. He's tackled by Dewey, but the fullback is out of the equation. So we'll send this one to Cust and hope to get a line break as he sends a beautiful flat ball to Parker. He's through. Will he have the pace? He got ankle tapped and pulled down. There is only about 3 minutes left remaining in this match. We get it to Tom Trebojevic. He goes close. Only 5 out. He got the fend away. And they give away the penalty, wanting us to take the 2 or slow the game down. But we certainly don't. Aloye looks to take a settler and he gets whacked. Could have easily dropped it there. Olakawatu with the ball, gets it out to Harper, sends it out to Saab, and Saab crosses the line in the corner. And we do score right before the siren. But the game's not won yet. The wind is against us. Garrick is on the offside for a right footer as he aims this one with the wind. Lines it up, nearly 30 out, gets it in the green, and he converts the try, and we are up by 1 with 1 minute left. We are certainly just going to hold on to this ball off the kickoff and not make the same mistake with throwing an intercept, as Dewey will get us back underway for hopefully the final time in this match, as Fainu takes this one straight up the middle. What a high scoring affair, 1 point in it. We send this one to Cust, he gets it out to Schuster, he takes it on the angle, and that is the game. What a crazy high scoring back and forth match, 61 points in it. But we do scrape away with the win. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying the series so far, be sure to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for round 20.